Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II War at War, this time as we, I believe, begin a new series, not the very same old series. Let's call it For French Freedom Revisited. I will come up with something better soon, because one of my viewers asked me to do it, because some things have changed, but before I talk about it, let's just start the game, because as we are playing on my laptop, it will load for quite a while, and the only thing about difficulty that I'm going to change is give Axis extra money, spotting range, and extra units that come with expert difficulty. So let's hit the start button, because it will take quite some time to load up. So let's do that. So in the previous series that I've recorded like more than a year ago, we could invest 2 cheats into key technologies like infantry weapons, which made this job much easier for France and Britain, because if I invest them quick enough, those 2 cheats, then I will have infantry weapons almost ready at time. Sometimes, if your spying and research pops up with some breakthroughs, you could have it ready even before the attack. Now it's not the case anymore, so let's see how we can fare against Germany without it. We'll have to do some slight changes, but I hope that we can win this one as well. We'll see though. So the game is loading. It will take quite a while, and if you watched any of my World at War series that I recorded on my laptop, you might wonder what is going to happen, because probably the game will be very slow, and sometimes we might not see things that are happening on the screen, because it will freeze, the game will freeze for a while, especially during the AI turns. Hopefully that will not be too troublesome, but we'll see. Okay. London Telegraph. War, German troops invade Poland, Nazis bomb Warsaw. Okay, not really, but okay. Chief, whatever you say. Let's zoom out, because that's the zoom out on my laptop. Okay, we can see units moving, so that's something at least. Alright, so you are already on the defense, my dude. Oh, AI moves. I haven't played against AI in a while, so I'm a bit surprised that AI is capable of moving their units back from that position. Fleet moving. So our tactic remains the same in France. Pushing to Italy with naval units to secure national morale. Let's zoom in maybe, because I think it won't do that much harm. Go, my boys, because that's the only time you will fly. Oh, really? One point. Nice job. Beautiful. This X is of course a liability, to say the least, but they are not attacking it, so we will stay there against AI, that is. Ooh, that's not something we like to see. of course. Yes, beautiful job. Beautiful. Hold on. Against these spot shots we can fight. Of course, I am never that lucky. It should be 3-1. But we at least move back to Toruń, which is something. Well, it was something. But it's not anymore. It is not anymore. So you will die. At least you took a point out of him, which is nice. Yeah, moving is not really good in this case because he did not move to a better position. He's still behind the river. So he lost prepared attack. I mean of course AI. That's nice. Paco of course has fallen. Oh really? Immediately we've lost a point. That's not good. And this cavalry brigade will fall. Definitely now. They have not cut us off yet from Warsaw. And they haven't really attacked around Kraków and Łódź. But of course Częstochowa mine will fall. Now, because we've lost zone of control, he could have moved in here. So Łódź now has been taken. That will be it for the story of this city. Now, will he cut me off? That's good. I'm not sure he has. Well, we've got Warsaw, so this hex should remain mine, under mine control. Of course we would have to operate him because this is zone of control, this is zone of control. There is no way we can move, but as long as this railway is secure, then that would be beautiful. A thing of beauty. If we can save this. No, we cannot. Ah, damn it. Maybe I can though. So Kraków is encircled, no way to escape really. That's good. Because we need to push him back and you are cut off. So yeah. I've had games where I left this railway open, but not this time around. Well, that's an opening I was hoping for. That you love to see HQs on the front lines, potentially. Oh, that's huge because our income of the Great Britain income will improve almost immediately. Give me Canada also and I will be beyond happy. Oh, that's also nice. So probably no New Zealand. Yeah, Canada needs to happen during our turn. I need this income and I need it now. But Australia and South Africa is good enough for the first turn, German turn. So many countries, wow, still in this fight. Okay, Bermuda, thank you. We know about Pan American Security Zone. Yes, obviously. Because that's way too important. And do we prepare to advance into Poland? Yes, we do, because that brings us closer to defeating Germany quicker from the east. We are going to say yes. And let's start with those that are not in this war yet, which is United States. Yes, here you are, my dude. Here you are. Industrial technology is of the utmost importance. Do we go for heavy bombers this game? No. So let's reclaim that. Do we have 97? So let's reclaim heavy bombers as well, and let's start the industrial tech. Immediately, Soviet Union. Typical stuff. We start with you. We are not going to buy engineers because there is no need for fortifications. So infantry warfare next. And now we will go to port. We probably want to send the Americans to the eastern coast, I think. The western coast. You know what? Why not do that? Immediately. Oh, and now you can see how slow this game can become. Okay, and the Soviet Union. The all important Soviet Union, we start from the track, with the track from the east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I see extra unit. Okay. Hello. Here we go. Ah yes, that makes sense after all. Raid track begins. Really? No, yeah. Let's send you out as well. Everyone is moving. Don't stay even one hex behind the line. Everybody, and by everybody, we don't think everyone. Well, let's not force much. Why should we do that with you? Because we have quite some time for you to deploy on the border of Poland. Of course, if France won't fall, minor Axis countries will not join, so we don't need to cover border with Romania and Hungary at all. And of course, want to assist. For now we don't really need to care about attachments and that things. That I'm going to do because, and probably that I'm going to also force match, because during winter it will be a bit that hard to move from Arkhangelsk. And you can just swing him like that very quickly. And of course Moscow. Let's move you. Vyazma. Forests. I'm also considering some other things when it comes to defense, but it does not really apply to this situation, so let's not worry too much. So we are done with USA and USSR. So now let's go to the last remaining member of this non-war committee. Let's go with you, India, because we will need your research as well. And that's what I'm going to stick to for now. How is our convoy from India looking? We are of course declaring war on Germany. Okay, that's fine. So India, yeah. So now China. Let's do our classic move. Ooh. 45. That will do it. That's going to do it. No. Fortunately it's not raining, which means we can move this HQ quite far. We are going to push toward Nanning. Can move you to Quailin, which is nice. And we can push you as far as Nanning. Okay. That's pretty obvious what we are going to do. We are going to make sure that he can't escape. Okay, so we can move you into here and you into here. But first, before we do anything else, oh no, auto assist, at the worst, also auto assist, and you need to evacuate immediately to the south like that. Because we are too good for here and we are pushing toward Tsingyuan. Yes, we are pushing, we are on the offensive from the get-go. Because there is nothing to wait for, so why should we? So first things first. It's not raining, so we can move into here and swoop you two out with firepower, which is good. So I'm going to do that. Round. Hello. Now let's see what can we attach to. You can still attach to these guys. Oh, that's bad. We won't be able to attach to you though. Okay. Because I will probably still need you for this turn, just this turn, to be attached here. Maybe not this guy, because yeah, seems so, but anyway. It's time for you to move. You will not be in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. As you can see, not going to happen, so let's start with you. Retrenchment, I know it's a lot, but we need to cut them down while we still can. Okay, just like that. Can you move to Quailin? Okay, that's better then. Because we can move you to Nanning, just like that. You will be moved to Chungking immediately. You need to save us and reinforce our border units. Now you probably need to be reinforced because we need to buy some time in here. I don't like that, but well, doesn't matter, does it? Now we cannot advance to here because obviously I would love to, because it's just asking for trouble. Now, how are we looking? Yeah, that's what I thought. Can we even attach to you? Yeah, that's what I thought. So no luck in this sector. And with this HQ in Ichang, it will definitely improve our odds, and we might actually need to move away from here. Would love to finish off this fighter, but we'll see. Now, here, who are you attaching to? You can still attach, let's check that. Okay. Now with our most important, the other important HQ, move here. And we take care of that. Unfortunately, we probably need to do that. And now we move towards Tsingwan, it seems. Well, you can't move there that far, so that's bad. But you can, and you can as well. We need to make sure that they are distracted. Oh, they've got an army already here. So they've moved one. Was unexpected. So probably we will have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I cannot really do that, so let's secure my HQ. That's not the greatest idea in the history of mankind, but it is what we have to do. So I think for now we are just going, yeah, we can advance there. Not yet, but I can advance here. And push this medium bomber out of here to force it to not attack me next turn. That's how we win this war in here. Ah, that's an interesting one, because now... Oh, they're still attached. Yes, yes. Now we can move this army in here. Swap them out. And pound him like that. Well, so close to be destroyed. If I hadn't moved my fighters already, I would have taken him out, but well, it is what it is. So we move you to here. You will take care of Yanku for now. Maybe let's just try to force them to react. If we can move towards Sinan and cut this railway, that will be it. And now the other stuff that we need to worry about, yeah, not going to happen. Also with India, do we? No, we don't. That's good. So we go infantry weapons, infantry warfare, nothing surprising there. And I think we are going to retreat here. And reinforce more important units. Well, you are definitely more important. Like you, 1 point. Yes. And you, 1 point as well. Okay, that looks good. That looks fine. With our HQ coming in, they will be in trouble sometime soon. Now we might need you as well, so why not? Well, let's move you slowly, I think. We are not in a rush anywhere. At least I hope you are not. And now to the main event, shall we? So, we've already got Australian units, but I'm not going to use them in Great Britain. In France, I mean. We can do it without them, I think. And if will become that desperate, then maybe we'll send them. It's kind of, well, that's not really what I wanted to say. If you want to send them, you need to do it as fast as you can. This HQ is at full strength, which is nice, but the cores can be attached to British HQ, so that's not a problem. But if you want to, you have to send them immediately. South Africans and Australians, that is. Now, we are moving to India with all these guys. Actually, you can move into here, because that's what we need to do. And you are going to India because you need to be reinforced at some point. Okay. So that's it for India, except you will move to Sydney. And now, same thing with South Africans, but I wouldn't recommend moving HQ of South Africans because it costs a lot, that's first, and you still have to reinforce it to be useful. So, no, thank you. What we are going to do is force match you. And you can do it with three turns. So I think we might need to operate you to port, if I recall correctly. But you can be moved to port now, just like that. Other than that, we actually need you in here. You are, of course. Yeah, let's not forget to do that. Let's not forget to do that. You are in port. Let's move it from Los Angeles. It's okay, carriers. Garrison here, okay. Now, we've got an unit in Oran, which is a change from the previous time we played this scenario. So we will immediately force match you to Tunis. Because we need one unit in Tunis, we need one unit in Damascus, we've got that. We need one unit in here as well. Which we will have. And that's it seems, yeah. So we need 2 cores, French cores that we have to spare. We'll have even 3 cores to spare, but we only need 4 here, which means one of you can move north. So we will. And that hex, although it is mountains, it's a bit open. So I usually stay in city here because they can attack city realistically from only one hex. So that's okay. That's okay because it's mountains, and that's obviously okay as well, because all of these are mountains. This is behind major river, which is nice, but the terrain isn't that great. Marshes behind river, terrible. 0 entrenchments. Of course, it's Italians, but if Germany will have trouble, they will send some tanks in here as well. And blockage is okay, but then our lines would be a bit further and we would need 5 units to protect it. So no, thank you. Okay. So other than that, first things first, auto assist. Let's move you here. Let's attach to those that we need to attach to. Which is all of you. We are moving cores into those locations. Swapping them with these guys. You can move even here. But we've got a fresh and nice army with experience. So I'm going to want them in here. So you will be my backup option. And you will move to Paris for now, I think. Because now, that's important. We cannot screw this up. Force match we cannot move you here, but we can move you here, which is good. And you can be moved here, but we need one here, so we're moving you here. Where can you go? You can go there. But that doesn't really matter, so AI is not attacking through the Maginots, so let's move you here. Let's move you. Let's force match you here. You can go to Paris for now. Stay Amiens, maybe Chalon. Yeah, Chalon for now. Probably a garrison, British garrison in Paris. Makes sense to me. So that's okay. Other than that, you can move north and you will move toward the HQ. We need to cover cities because of the paratroopers, so you will be nice guy to defend Dijon, and now the remainder of you. You can't really move towards Syracuse because it would bring the Italians in, so we are going to stay around Strait of Gibraltar, I think, with all the remaining ships, as we are not really in a rush anywhere. What I regret doing last game, when I played this and I recorded it, is that I pushed too quickly into Italian Navy and I did not lure them out. I just pushed through and I paid the price with the British units, of course. So I'm going to take a step of this pedal now. Other than that, we are going to raid for a little while. We've got time with carriers and we can get some experience on them, so I'm going to raid with them as well. Where is it? Tiny bit of experience won't hurt. A ton of information. Oh, that's a bit bad. Let's force match you. I mean, you know what I mean. Well, let's naval crease him instead. I think it's a little less. Okay, 4. Let's deal with 4 for now. So we need extra units. So how many? One battleship will move to the Mediterranean. We have to send like 2 destroyers. How many do we have? 1. Okay, so 1 destroyer, 1 battleship, and send like 2 battle cruisers maybe. 1 battle cruiser and 1 heavy cruiser. Yeah, so that will be it. How about the light cruisers? How are we doing on those? And we're doing fine. So let's send you out. Hello. We need to upgrade them as well. All of them. Maybe accept destroyers, but we'll see. We don't have that much time. Ooh. Let's go. And we are already getting slower, as you can see. Okay. So that's enough for a blockade. You are going to protect carriers from the north because we know that someone is coming. Someone is coming to join us very soon. He can move in here, so let's sit like that. We'll move to port. You will move to port as well. And obviously you are moving to the continent itself. Hello, load up. Yes, here we are. Now, finally we are back. Let's take a look at the research. That's good. That's good. That's not good. We don't really need that as well, especially not that. Come on. Not really. And not really as well. And we've got plenty of money now, so let's make a use of that. That's the first thing we need to invest into. Now, other things. France, we've got 75 MPPs, so next time I will be able to invest it into infantry weapons. But we have 20, we'll receive about 120, I believe, MPPs. I don't actually remember. We don't need to spend anything now. We can spend 1 point at least. So let's do this on this army, because why not? Now we also got this British sub, which I need to reinforce. So let's swing it towards southern ports in France. Now you need to move to a port. That's fine. And other than that, we are going to push into Italy with those armies. So that's something to consider, but for now, well, I kind of need to reinforce you at some point, but we've got some units to buy, I'd say. So now, anti-aircraft gun, December 8th. We can buy them next turn to be ready. So I'm not going to do that, but other than that, what else do I have? I need to go into armored warfare and command and control. So probably take this turn, I think. And next turn we buy both anti-aircraft guns, because those will be useful, don't you worry. And nothing else will be that relevant. So let's go for armored warfare and command and control. Got 48 MPPs, which is nothing to scoff at. So I'm going to actually reinforce you, my dude, because we will need it. Other than that, well, let's not worry too much about you now, but we are not going to forget about you. We know that Graf Spee is coming, So we will try to catch him off balance. I'm moving on to the convoy route. It should bump into our position on its own. Okay, so we are done with that. So we have done everything aside from, of course, Polish issue. So let's do that. Let's leave last for now. So how do we deal with this? Probably we don't, and that's the answer. That's going to happen because we don't have a better target. How about you? Yeah, you are at 0 supply. Well, that's what I was afraid of seeing. If we move you here, you will be at 1 supply, but if I move you, then you can still do 1. Okay, so that's worth it, obviously. Now, that's must happen. We don't have a good setup for a defense, unfortunately. We swap them out. Of course, only 1 point, but anything will do. Kraków is cut off. Can I escape? No. Zone of control everywhere. That's very bad because I needed at least one of those guys to be eligible to go, and you are off the rail, so you are completely done. Let's do that. Now you will be heavy. I will probably have to force march you there. Oh, Poland might fold in 2 turns. That's very bad. I needed that time. We can suicide you somewhere, but I don't think it's worthy. So now, definitely need to operate you somewhere, but we need to swap you two out like that to retain those entrenchment points. Can move you here. Just do that. Have 2 points, okay. And we operate you because there is nothing else we can do. Protect Warsaw at all costs. And next turn we shall have some money to reinforce him. Maybe weather will help us out. I don't know. But we'll see. Oh. What have I done here? I have forgotten to move you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it looks like I might have to redo this turn. Because I have forgotten to move you into the freaking Dijon. Not Dijon, but Metz. Oh, brother. You know what? We'll see. I know it's stupid, but maybe they won't react to it. So that will be an interesting thing to see. Okay. But I think we are done. Well, 2 to 1. Let's do that. If we can hurt you, then I will. And we couldn't escape anyway, so why the hell not? Why the hell not? 75 MPs, okay. So we pray for bad weather next turn. Let's actually take a look at my time. I think because it's World at War, it will be... who knows? Yeah, 40 minutes already. So no, only 1 turn, and probably only 1 turn per 10 will be the case because of the China and other stuff. There is plenty units to move, especially as allies early on, so that's something you'll have to do. And okay, so that will be it. So thank you for watching as we begin our new series with fighters defending Metz. I'm sure that will be the best unit that we can spare for the defense of this fortress. And we'll see if I won't have to redo this time because we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching as we not continue, but begin our fight to the last bullet against Axis AI in defense of France. That is our goal. We start off on a good note. We've grouped the chasse to, I'm not really sure what 21 is in French. But, you know, that's nice. Okay, so thank you for watching and I will see you next time.